Aimee Beekmeyer. Tom's greatest gift is Jerry. Tom's greatest gift is Jerry. Aimee Beekmeyer.
What if I say that chocolate has magic? Or that falling changes perspectives? Or that there are enemies out there that you can't live without? How many of you have siblings, first of all? Raise your hands, please. Annoying, am I right? I mean, if you don't have a sibling, well then God bless you. But for me, believe me when I say, I have 3 annoying younger sisters. And if I had to explain our relationship, I would say, yeah, Tom and Jerry would definitely win second place. But it doesn't always have to be a sibling, you know, to experience such a relationship. It can be anyone else for those who don't have them. But in my case, I do. Okay, so fun fact, I love to steal from the fridge. I mean, wouldn't you like to have something like a chocolate just for your own without sharing with someone like your mom or friend or, I don't know, sibling? Yeah, I know, sharing is caring and all. But when you share with my sisters, for an example, you don't do it out of care. You shouldn't do it at all for that instance. You want to know why? 2 years ago, at about 4 in the evening, I was in my room reading when I suddenly felt hungry. And the only thing in the fridge that I liked eating at that time were, guess what? The chocolates. Problem? The chocolates were reserved for some guests, but taking one wouldn't mind, right? So, my parents were outside. Ivy, my 6-year-old sister, was asleep. But I had no idea where the other 2 were. So assuming that they were also outside, I went downstairs to the magical machine, and just as I was about to grab a Kit Kat, my worst nightmare came true. Siley and Skyly, who were 12 and 9 at the time, had chosen that specific moment to come in. My inner demon was like, why? Why when I was having a total me time with my chocolate? They saw me and they smirked, oh God. And when I saw that smirk, I knew I was in big trouble. They were like, Mama, there's a monkey in the kitchen, she's stealing chocolates. Yeah, I was in trouble. No chocolates for a month. But I swore I would get my revenge on them. And I did, by hiding my maths books under the mattress for 2 whole days. My first reaction was when they got punished, serves them right. But then again, a few days later, my sisters and I and some of our friends were at church paddling our bicycles. And one of my friends asked me to do a bike trick. I mean, being the most daring, risk-taking, stupid person said, let's do this. Okay, so the day began, and I was doing pretty well, okay? I was doing pretty well. Until I saw everybody in a 90-degree angle. I realized I had fallen down and I was bleeding like the river Nile. Everybody rushed towards me, but when they saw me, all they told me was, stop being a drama queen. And I started to cry. Through my tears, I saw my 3 sisters rushing in, and one of them grabbed me by the waist, one by the hand, and the other my bike. Told my friends they were taking me home, and when we got home, they even medicated my hands, legs, and face. I know, shocking with a capital S. And that night, before we were about to go to bed, I called my sisters in and I was like, why? Why did you help me? And their only answer was, you fell, we helped. So you see, in the beginning, I got revenge on them. Revenge so that they got punished. Have you ever done that to anyone? Especially a loved one? I have. Not just to my sisters, but to most people I've met. You know, facing that moment where you treat them wrong at one point, and then when they miraculously be there for you, makes you say, why? You know, that special someone, or those special people in your life who be there for you despite what you do to them, treasure them. But the real question is, are you there for them? Are or you therefore that special someone or those special people in your life, despite what they do to you. And that day after my sisters helped me up, I realized that no matter how hard I treated them, if they truly loved me, they would just be there for me. And it's the same with you. Yeah, so just like Tom and Jerry, my sisters and I, we fight, be friends, fight again, be friends, and on it goes. That's life. But they are the most precious gift I can have growing up. They are the Jerrys in my life as Tom, even though they raise my blood pressure from time to time. So I guess, yeah, chocolates do have magic, and falling does change perspectives. And if Tom's greatest gift is Jerry, and if mine are my sisters, then who's yours?